Hi, my name is Jimmy Hernandez and I'm from San Antonio, Texas. And I want to talk to you today about how to do a proper door knock. And so before I go into the role play and the door knock, I just want to tell you a couple of things. So one, when you pull up to the house, you want to get out of your car right away. You do not want to sit there and tumble through your stuff. So you want to be prepared. So you put your car in park. You want to go ahead and grab your lead. Don't grab your books or anything else. Just grab your lead, get out of the car, leave your door open, park in the driveway if you can, and you're going to walk right up to the house. So I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate that to you. As you're walking up to the house, you want to just kind of smile and wave at the house. In case they're looking out the windows, they'll think that you saw them. They feel more obligated to open that door. So here we go. So I get out of my car, I wave, knock on the door.
Hi, can I help you?
Hi, Brian?
Yeah.
I'm Jimmy Hernandez, and I was calling because we received your request for the information about the final expense program here in Texas.
Oh, yeah, I remember filling this out.
Awesome. Well, Brian, I just wanted to stop by, tell you you've already been pre-approved. My job is simply to help you with the enrollment process.
Okay.
May I come in?
Sure.
Awesome.
Hey guys, Joe Johnson here, and what we're going to be covering today, we're going to give you some additional tips on door knocking. And I'm here with Brian Schweiss, and we're going to do a real quick role play. Before we do that, I'm going to give you a couple of real quick tips. One is that when you're walking up the door, walk up in kind of a brisk manner, as if you're kind of in a hurry. So if they're looking out, you're getting up there fairly quickly. Also, when you knock on the door, and I like knocking on the door or also ringing the doorbell, but when you knock on the door, you don't necessarily want to sound like you're from the police, right? Like, not like that, but kind of like that, and also like ringing their doorbell as well. Now, if the person is not home, a lot of times, or if they don't answer the door, a lot of times what I'll do is, as long as there's no dogs in the yard or anything like that, I'll actually walk around the back. Sometimes you'll catch somebody in their backyard, maybe they're gardening, maybe they're in the garage, but try tapping. Don't go to one door. Especially if they have a side door, maybe they're in the kitchen, they can't hear that door, or the doorbell is not working. Go ahead and go to the back of the house or the side of the house and try that as well. And of course, if I didn't mention it, you got to have door tags. So make sure you have your door tag, your delivery notices, so you can leave those. All right, what we're going to do now is we're going to do a role play. If you're ready, here we go. I'm going to come up, I'm going to knock on the door like this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come back, I'm going to step back on the stoop a little bit, about 3 or 4 feet, and I'm going to wait for Brian to come out.
Hi, can I help you?
Oh, how you doing? Brian?
Yes.
Oh, hey, Brian. Joe Johnson. I'm actually the agent that oversees your area.
Okay.
And the reason why I'm stopping by today is you had recently filled out this form.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Okay.
Right. And you actually qualify for these benefits. My job is just to assist in the enrollment process.
Okay.
May I come in?
Sure, absolutely.
Fantastic. Guys, that's it.
Jimmy Hernandez here again. And so what we're going to do is we're going to cover 3 common objections that we see at the door. And so we'll start with, I don't have time right now. I already have insurance. And can you just mail me something? So here we go.
Hi, can I help you?
Hey, how you doing, Brian?
Yes.
Brian, my name is Jimmy Hernandez, and I came because we received your request for information about the final expense program here in Texas.
Oh, yeah, I remember this.
Awesome. Well, Brian, I'm a licensed agent here in Texas,
Okay.
and I oversee your area. And I just wanted to, stop by. You've already been pre-approved.
Okay.
You got a few minutes. My job is to help you with the enrollment process.
Yeah, I really don't have time right now.
Oh, I see. Well, Brian, I'm working in your area all day today and tomorrow.
Okay.
Would you have some time either a little bit later this evening or tomorrow? What would be better for you?
Yeah, I would say tomorrow's going to be better for me.
Tomorrow? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you prefer mornings or afternoons?
Mornings are better, usually.
Okay. Now, I know that I have a 10 o'clock available. Will that work for you?
Probably a little bit earlier is better for me.
How about 9?
Yeah, 9's probably better.
All right. So, Brian, I'll see you in the morning.
Okay,
9 o'clock.
great.
All right. Take
All right,
care.
thanks, Jimmy.
Thank you. So now we're going to do, can you just mail it to me?
Hi, can I help you?
Hi, Brian?
Yeah.
Brian, my name is Jimmy Hernandez, and I stopped by because we received a request that you sent in for the final expense program.
Okay, yeah, I remember this.
Great, great. Well, Brian, my job is to simply help you with the enrollment process.
Oh,
I've been
okay.
assigned to your area.
Yeah.
Do you have a few minutes? May I come in?
You know, I'll be perfectly honest. When I filled this out, I just thought somebody was going to mail me the information.
Oh, I see. I wish we could mail it to you. That'd make my job so much easier. But the thing is you've already been pre-approved.
Okay.
And I'm here right now. It only takes about 10 or 15 minutes. May I come in?
Okay. Yeah, if it's only 10 or 15 minutes, sure. Come on in.
Awesome.
All right.
All right, Jimmy Hernandez here again. So we're going to go ahead and cover the final objection here is I already have existing life insurance. Here we go.
Hi, can I help you?
Hello, Brian?
Yeah.
Hey, Brian, my name is Jimmy Hernandez, and I stopped by today because we received your request for information about the final expense program here in Texas.
Oh, yeah. I remember filling this out.
And I'm the agent that's been assigned to your territory. And Brian, you've already been pre-approved, and my job is to help you with the enrollment process. You got a few minutes? May I come in?
This is about life insurance?
Yes, sir. It's a life insurance that's designed to pay for those funeral costs and maybe
Oh,
some other
okay.
expenses as well.
Yeah, I mean, I already have life insurance.
We know, Brian, most of the people that we work with do have existing insurance.
Yeah.
This is an opportunity to get some additional benefits.
Okay.
This just takes a few minutes. May I come
Yeah.
in?
You know, honestly, though, I have like a $50,000 policy. I think I'm good.
Well, that's awesome. You know, one thing that I do want to say is I meet with a lot of seniors. I've been doing this for a while. And a lot of times people have weaknesses or surprises sometimes in their policies. And some of the common stuff that I see is people's policies expire at a certain age. Do you know what year or how old you are when your policy expires?
Honestly, no. I just sort of thought it expired when I died.
Okay, so that's something that we should make sure about. One of the other things that we come across is sometimes the policy's value actually decreases over time. And yet another one is sometimes the rate or the premium, when you hit a certain age, then it jumps up. And so let me ask you a question. When would you like to know when those policies have weaknesses? Would you like to know now, or would you like to find out later when it's too late?
Definitely now.
Well, great. This is only going to take a few minutes. This is part of our free review. May I come in?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Hi guys, Joe Johnson. We're going to continue with the role play, the door knocking. We're handling objections right now. We're going to continue with that. So the one we're going to handle right now, which comes up sometimes when you come up to the door, a client will ask you, is this something free from the government? Or they'll tell you they just can't afford anything right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a really easy way to overcome that objection without having a long conversation or getting into a lot of dialogue whether or not this program is free or not, okay? So here we go. Go ahead and do the regular door knock. Step back.
Hi, can I help you?
Oh, hi, Brian.
Yes.
Hey, Brian, Joe Johnson. The reason why I was stopping by is that I'm actually the agent that oversees your area.
Okay.
And if you recall, you had recently filled this form out,
Oh, yeah.
and you actually already qualify for these benefits.
Okay.
And my job is simply just to help you with the enrollment process. May I come in?
Okay. You know, when I filled this out, I thought this was a free benefit. Is it free?
Well, Brian, here's what I can tell you, is that most of the people that fill this form out, they tell me that their main concern is they just want to make sure is that when they do pass away, they're not leaving a financial burden to their family.
Sure.
Was that your concern when you filled this out?
Yeah, I mean, that was something I was thinking about for sure, but
Okay.
honestly, I can't afford anything right now.
I understand. I knew that before I got here. And Brian, my job is simply just to get you the information that you requested. Honestly, it may take 5 to 10 minutes. May I come in?
Okay, sure. Yeah, come
Okay,
on in.
Great. Hi guys, we're going to cover one last objection, and that really is kind of the scenario here is when you're out door knocking, especially in an area where maybe you don't get to that often. Maybe you got a lead order that's in multiple counties, or maybe you're working at a distance. What do you do when you come across that client that says that they sound like they're somewhat interested, but they're asking you to come back in a week or so, but you're just not going to be in the area? I'm going to give you a real quick tip on how to overcome that objection. Here we go.
Hi, can I help you?
Well, hello, Brian.
Yes.
Hey, Brian. Joe Johnson. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Listen, the reason why I'm stopping by, I'm actually the agent that oversees your area.
Okay.
And you had recently filled out this form.
Okay. Yep, I remember that.
Good. And the great news is you already qualify for these benefits. My job is just to help you with the enrollment process.
Okay.
May I come in?
You know, now's not a good time, really.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm pretty busy the rest of the day today, too.
Okay, fantastic. Well, I actually have quite a few appointments. I didn't expect you to be able to meet with me right now.
Okay.
Actually have some time available today at 3 o'clock, or I could do it tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Which of
Yeah.
those work better for you?
What's today? Wednesday? I'll be honest, I'm pretty busy the rest of the week. Can you come back next week?
Okay. I wish I could, Brian, but here's the situation. My company has me assigned to this area. I actually work a very large territory.
Okay.
Now, trust me, if I lived in the area, I come back as often as you'd want.
Okay.
But I am only here for the next 2 days.
Okay.
And it's really hard to come back just for one person.
Mm-hmm.
I promise you, you're here now. It will literally only take me about 5 to 10 minutes to give you the information which you did request. May I come in?
Yeah, that's fine. If it's only 5 to 10 minutes, that's fine.
Okay. So guys, that's a real quick tip. Just let them know that that you're not going to be. It would probably not be able to come back, and it is hard to come back just for one person, and kind of give that sense of urgency. And that's how you will get into more houses.